What I'm hoping to do is to get some cuttings from this and propagate this tree. So here are the two stems that I took from the plant in the front, and I just potted them up in this proven Winners cup, and I'm going to just tuck them right in here so that they're not getting direct sun, but that I will be able to water them and watch them right there. Well, I went to Home Depot, and there they had these Supertunias, Supertunia Latte plants there from Proven Winners, and they were looking so beautiful. I decided that I needed to get myself one of these plants. So this is Supetunia Latte, full to part sun. Okay, so here's the mother fig tree right here. And the figs are still doing very well. And the plant is growing. Look at all this new growth. What I'm hoping to do is to get some cuttings from this and propagate this tree, fig tree, and put in other parts of the garden. But let's take a look at the fig tree that I have up here. That's the tea garden. I was cutting some of this mint this morning. I'm going to make some tea, and I have to keep up with it because the mint is very vigorous, but it's good for me. Okay, just wanted to show you over here that I have my angel trumpet tree there. I planted a squash or a pumpkin here, and my hibiscus is growing really well. Here's another hibiscus plant. This one's in the pot. I might transplant it here. I'm just testing it out. Here's another angel trumpet tree there. And this is a hibiscus, but nothing has happened to it just yet. I might have to move it from there. This is my transplant that I did on the hottest day so far of the year. And it is recovered. It's doing well. It's going to be a hot one today as well, but I think it is reviving itself. So this is what I did. I added some compost, and I then put the wood chips around it to keep the moisture in. And I think it's responding to that because it does love to be, it loves water, which is great. And then this is a hibiscus plant right here. And that's coming up nicely. I have my peppers, and the other hibiscus plant is now showing up too. So that's going to be very nice with the fig tree, hibiscus, and behind it I have two hydrangea shrubs too. And these were from cuttings. I propagated this. and this one. And this is bridal bouquet, so I'm thinking that this too is bridal bouquet as well because of the thickness of the leaves. Yeah, and then we have our day lilies. These I call my dead ditch lilies. Yeah, but they're going to give us color real soon. So here are the two stems that I took from the plant in the front, and I just potted them up in this Proven Winners cup, and I'm going to just tuck them right in here so that they're not getting direct sun, but that I will be able to water them and watch them right there. Well, I went to Home Depot, and there they had these Supertunias, Supertunia Latte plants there from Proven Winners, and they were looking so beautiful. I decided that I needed to get myself one of these plants, and I went for one, and then I said no, I need to get two so that I can flank them at the corners of the middle bed here in the garden. So I got both of them, and I decided that I would try them. I saw Laura of Garden Answer planting them in almost all of her container pots, and they look really good and flourishing, and I've seen them in ground as well, and they are set to spread very far and wide. So I said, let me give them a try. So this is my first time ever trying Proven Winners Supertunia Latte. It says full to part sun, and the use, the habit of blooms, the height, the spacing, all of the information is here at the back. It says water normal, light full to part sun, features deadheading not necessary. Well, that is really a good thing, because most petunias I have to deadhead them and make sure that they you know, are fresh and looking good, but this says that it's not necessary. So I have two pots that I'm going to put them in, and then I'm going to put them in a pot. And today happens to be a very hot and humid day in the Boston area. It's like 91 degrees. I don't really know why I'm out here doing this, but I just see them and I want to get them in the landscape. So let's see how quickly we can get this done. So I have everything here ready to go. I have some soil and compost that I'm going to put in the pots, and these two pots are pots that I am repurposing here because I'm going to put them in a more fancier pot, and I want to make sure that they don't dry out. So I have this, actually this was a cover to a cake that I purchased, and two of them, and I saved the bottom because I thought I'd be able to use them for something, and now they're going to be in use here. So I put in already inside some of this Miracle-Gro all-purpose plant food, and I am now going to just place into the two pots the soil and plant in the Supertunias. They've already been well watered because it's so hot, and I just want them to stay hydrated. So let me do that, and then I will talk about it, or actually show you where I'm going to put them. So I placed in the dirt, but I also added some Miracle-Gro, some more or additional Miracle-Gro in here, and this is a mixture of the potting soil from the Miracle Grow potting soil mix with the compost, and it seems to work very well. That the peat moss and all that other stuff that's in the potting soil here is very light, and but yet when it's wet it gets very hard. But this way I think that plant will do well with this and be able to obtain or retain the moisture as well. So now I am going to put it in. So I just finished potting up the two proven winners Supertunia Lattes here in the container, and it is looking very good here. I like how they look. They're very pretty, and I'm going to place them in the garden after I've watered them in. I'm going to give them a really good drink because this is one of the hottest days so far of the season, and I want to make sure that they are well watered and that there are no air pockets. It is so hot out that I think that this water is not going to last too long. That's why I put the saucer underneath so that it'll catch any of the water, and these two plants can stay very moist and beautiful. Let's go on over and I'm going to show you where I planted it in the garden. The Supetunia Latte. So I planted one over here. Doesn't that look nice? I think it suits, I think it fits in really well here in the corner. And so that I won't forget what I planted, let's just put it right in there. So that's really a wonderful thing, and I hope it spills out and over. So let me show you where I put the other one. It is really hot out here. It is really hot out here, but I just want to get them in the ground because I don't want them just to sit there and not have a chance to perform. So here's the other one on this side. And I think it's going to look really pretty here because soon these pansies are going to just fizzle out. I know I have the dead nettle there in the pot, but we're going to need some more color. So the Supertunia will take its place. I think that came out really nice. Looks good with the pot. And I know it's a pot in a pot, but sometimes that pot gets kind of soggy when it starts raining. So this way, if it becomes, if it's a real rainy day and there is a lot of water in the other one, I can just pour it out. Whereas if it's in this container might not drain well. So that's why I double potted it like that. My Supetunia is doing well. Latte in the pot here, and I hope that it'll grow and just spread and fill up this whole area. The other one is on the other side. Let's see if we can walk around and show you. Yeah, so it's on this end. This is going to get more sun. They said that it doesn't really like a lot of water. The reason why I didn't plant it directly into this container is because this container holds a lot of water and it doesn't drain well. So I'm going to have to make the effort and come over and make sure that when it rains, that I don't have this plant sitting in water like that. Yeah, so this is Supetunia Latte, full to part sun. We'll give it a try, and if this works out well here in the garden, I might just get some more and add them to other parts of the garden. This is actually my first time really working with this plant. Well, it is a really hot day here in June, and I just wanted to get those two Supertunias in the ground just to see how they'd work and turn out, and I'm happy to do that. And my roses are still here, but it is hot and they are drying out a bit from all of that heat, but we have other things to look forward to. So thank you so much for joining me here in Catherine's garden and home. Have a wonderful day. Bye. For more videos, like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell. And thank you so much for watching. See you next time right here in Catherine's garden. Bye.